Good morning, guys. It is Coach Lou here with Breakthrough with Lou on this Monday morning. What is the date today? It is already July 6th. Hopefully, you've had an amazing, and I mean amazing, 4th of July weekend. You got to celebrate our country, you got to celebrate our freedom, and that is an awesome thing. You know, a little story here, though. We're going to talk about the 4th of July celebrations and that because of the times that we're in, guys. We have to acknowledge what is around us and what it might have changed for this year's 4th of July celebration. And that's what today's show is all about, and that is about the primal need for connection. And we might even go deeper than that. Connection and love, love and connection, you can use them interchangeably. But there is a primal need that is one of our 6 human needs that was discovered and really honed down by Tony Robbins. So I can't take credit for creating the 6 human needs, but I can break that down and use those as a tool to bring to you the differences. The past few weeks we have reviewed the need for certainty, but also the need for uncertainty and excitement, but too much of one or the other is paralyzing. Well, there's the need for connection and love in this world that right now is more important than probably any other time in history at all. Because these are primal needs, these are survival needs. If a baby is born and they don't have the skin-to-skin touch, the love, the comfort of their mother, or somebody very close to treat them like a mothering figure, the baby will die from a syndrome called failure to thrive. That is basically, in a nutshell, failure to feel like you're cared for and loved. And that is so powerful, and that's why I decided to talk on this morning. You might be looking at your watch going, hello, you're late. I got 10 minutes to get to work. I listened to you on the way into work. And I'm going, yeah, you know what? You're right. Catch the replay too, though. The reason I was late is I came in this morning, and we had a major software update on our production software. Great stuff came out of it. However, it wiped all my default settings. There were some things that needed to be reset, redone to be able to bring you great project quality. Well, so that need for connection to you made me go, okay, I want to connect to you today, as in the title of our show. I didn't want to go, we're set back a little, I'm just going to not produce the show. No, the purpose is to connect. And that's what today is all about, is that need for connection with other human beings, with the people you love, with your creator, with the world. And this is one of the things that is so lacking in our current situation, because you're told to stay away. Driving down the interstate the other day going into work, and I see keep your distance in traffic, don't bump into each other. Okay, it makes sense. And in public. It's dangerous. Well, that is downright terrorism to be posting that on every sign as you're going to work. It makes you disconnect from people. How does disconnecting feel? If you're married and started out really great and you're connected, you're like glued together, but then something gets in between you, and you start to disconnect, you feel a sense of loss. See, connection gives you a sense of connection and love, and a sense of being and being part of, and a sense of purpose, where when you have disconnection, it promotes loneliness, depression, sadness, and so forth. Take for instance, if you lose a loved one, you're really connected to that person, you really love them, you care about them, they're awesome, and all of a sudden they're gone and you feel disconnected. That is devastating on your emotions, devastating on your whole being. So what I encourage you to look at here is the whole picture and go, okay, what is so important about connection and love, and how do we do it? Let's get into some logistics. How do we do it when all you're being told is cover your face, don't be a human, be a drone, don't get near somebody, God forbid you shake hands, don't touch anybody, cough in your elbow and then touch them so you can get them sick. We're so disconnected. You can't even see people smile anymore when you go in the store. Now, granted, I am not a proponent of that, so I've not been wearing them in the stores, etc. But that is everybody's own personal choice. Now, there are certain instances where you make your own choices, but the connection levels have gone down. So what I've made sure to do in going in a store, in going around people or doing any business with people, is making sure to make them feel appreciated, connect to people, even though we've been told to stay apart, stay home, isolate. Isolation creates psychological issues, big time. Think of a prison situation. If they put you in isolation in a prison, you are being punished. Isolation equals punishment. Connection equals joy, love, and a feeling of belonging. And that is one of the things that we have to work so hard right now. Now, I realize, factions are trying to separate everybody. Oh, you're this color, you hate this color. You're this nationality, you hate this nationality. You're this religion, oh, you can't be friends with this person of this religion. They're the enemy. This is what society is trying to push off right now, is this disconnect. And yet we have people coming together. We had a great thing this past week. Tony Robbins put on an amazing comeback challenge. It was 7 days, an hour a day. And that was a BS belief system, because Tony doesn't do anything for an hour a day. Turned out 3 hours a day, over 21 hours extra this week. Made me realize how much time I have to dedicate to doing more and more to serve you guys. But it was amazing because it got a worldwide network of, I think a couple 100,000 people together overall. And on the VIP side, we had, I think a couple thousand who were on the inner circle of that. But it was amazing because it brought people of all races, nations, all beliefs, all together in a group of going, hey, we need connection. We need to be loving towards each other. We need to be supportive of each other. And that comes back to a base primal need of connection. So again, we're going to review. Week 1, we covered the need for certainty. There's so much uncertainty. Oh my God, what's going to happen? That it's paralyzing. If you're not certain we're going to make it through. If you're not certain you can grow in these times. Then there was the uncertainty of how it can paralyze you out of fear. That 4-letter word called fear. Wow, that is brutal. Fear can take you down. So we realize that uncertainty needs some excitement in life. Because if you know everything's going to happen and everything in its place, either you have really bad OCD or you're bored as hell from it, because too much certainty will keep you bored. There's a base level of certainty that you need to be certain that you can function and safe. There's the base level of uncertainty that you need some excitement in your life. You cannot just go through the same doldrum every day, because you will burn out and be bored. And now we have connection and love. You've got to feel connected to something greater than you. Your family, your loved ones, your spouse, your business team, your coworkers, your friends, your creator, your God, the Lord, however that is. However you term all this, that connection is vital to your basic survival. Again, reviewing the failure to thrive syndrome in a baby. If they don't have love and connection at birth, they will literally pass away out of failure to thrive. It's scary. Well, as we get older, guess what? Failure to thrive will also hit you if you're lonely. I mean, look at these poor folks in the old folks' homes. And guys, this is a call out to you to maybe reach out to some of these people, whether it's a family member or somebody who's in one of those facilities. And I realize right now that most people are forbidden to even see their family members, but it doesn't mean you can't reach out, call, Skype, set them up with a little monitor where they can go back and forth with you to keep that connection, because that is so vital. Same thing with your community. Don't look for ways you can battle and destroy your community. Look for ways you can connect with your community and breed positive, strong messages that unites this country. Because let me tell you something, we are on the verge of a civil war, if we don't unite our country. You will see it get a whole lot worse before it gets better, unless each and every one of you, and I'm talking to you, if you're watching this, I don't care what color you are, what side of the political fence you're on, any of that shit, if you don't start connecting back with the reality of peace, freedom, love, compassion for your neighbor, and working hard and doing something for yourself and connecting to your community, your God, your creator, your world, we're going to have a mess on our hands. So learn how to connect, learn how to love. Hey, if you can't love, learn how to connect. But, love is the next level up. Those are, the same side to the same thing. Love is just learning to dig deep in your soul and take connection, which at a base level is a need, and take it to something that is amazing, which is love. So I ask you to do this for the next week. Take a challenge. I'm going to keep this one short and sweet today because I understand that we got started a little bit late and your time is valuable, and I'd rather see you get out there and start creating your connections as opposed to just sitting here listening to me this morning. So step up now and go, who can I connect with today that will start the ball rolling in the right direction in my life, their lives, and our whole world right now? Who can you reach out to today that you haven't spoken to, or who might be in a situation where they would need that phone call? Who can you connect with today? Who can you show some love to today? Write this down. Make a list. 2 or 3 people you need to connect with. 2 or 3 people you need to show some love to. And go ahead and do it. Might even be an absolute stranger. You might help somebody with something that, randomly. They might be trying to load their stuff coming out of a store and need a little bit of help, and you just walk over and help. It might be somebody with a flat tire by the side of the road. It might be somebody who's horribly misguided in their behaviors right now, and you pull them aside a second and say, you know what? Hey, let's talk about this for a minute and maybe diffuse the situation. So if you're with me on this, 1 week challenge. Connect with somebody or some people every single day that you can make a difference by that relationship of connection with them, and see how this works. Show some love today. So commit to connecting with at least one person a day and showing somebody who needs to be shown some love, some love. Two things every single day for the next week until we join again on this show. Thank you for joining me this morning, guys. Again, apologize for the couple of minutes late. Software updates, but hey, all for the better, because we have actually a better platform to serve you on. We're also going to be shifting gears on the platform to where you don't have to hunt and search and peck on Facebook to find the show. And, don't forget, you also can get our podcast on Apple Store. It's Breakthrough with Lou. Podcasts on the Apple Store or Spotify. We're live on Spotify now, too. Yes, exciting stuff. So we're also going to start broadcasting this live show right on revitalizelife.com. So you're going to be able to see it. I'm pretty sure the URL for that's going to be revitalizelife.com/Coach TV. So I'll release that information to you soon. So it'll be a cleaner format. It will still broadcast on Facebook, but I really want to get you guys into a community area where you can also chat. That is going to be an amazing thing. You'll be able to actually chat with each other and chat with us. And I realize you're doing that on Facebook, but I don't necessarily see those Facebook chats through our platform. But I will be able to, I'm pretty sure I will be able to see those and respond on the platform right on the site. So we got great stuff coming up, guys. Live with faith, energy, passion. Always live your dreams. Get out there, connect, show some love, and everybody join together for peace, because the United States of America needs to be a peaceful, loving, patriotic place. Have an amazing day. See you soon.